After World War I ended, in the 1920s, Germany began to develop a secret program under the cover name Traktor. 10 years later, in 1928, Rheinmetall was ordered to manufacture the Leichttraktor. But in 1929, better tank designs came along, and the order for the Leichttraktor was cancelled. What the fuck? In 1929, better tank designs came along, and the order for the Leichttraktor was cancelled. The end. At least, that's what Wikipedia says. And as everybody knows, Wikipedia can be edited. Your AP US history book won't tell you that in 1933, Germany secretly returned to the Leichttraktor program, and on September 3, 1945, Germany finalized the blueprints for the Leichttraktor 1946. In this training film, you will learn how to destroy the Leichttraktor 1946 so that Germany does not use it for global domination. The Army Pictorial Service and the Army Film and Photographic Unit have sent us footage from the front, revealing the utter mayhem the Leichttraktor 1946 is causing in Europe. Your job is to pay close attention and watch for any possible vulnerabilities, because our boys are being slaughtered. Roll the footage! This is footage from the Western Front at Dusseldorf, Germany, on April 3, 1946. Our boys are equipped with the latest American tech, the Pershing with a 90mm to compete with the German 88, and the Sherman Jumbo with a 76mm, significantly improved armor, and wet storage. The crews are wrestling like Paul Bosch against the enemy's newest war machines. At the appropriate angle, our cannons can now turn a tiger into a steaming pot of stew, but not the Leichttraktor 1946. At a glance, perhaps your M1911 could take it out, but you are being deceived. German scientists have seemingly devised a new armor material with a density we've never before encountered. Hope of victory has been dashed into tiny, chewable pieces that taste like a platter of burnt toast and salmon dipped in benzene hexachloride. When you first see its 37mm, a mosquito needle seems more dangerous. Do not be tricked. As you witness here, its cannon can penetrate even a Pershing. Our greatest minds at the United States Army Ordnance Department are boggled and, quite frankly, frightened. So much so that a third of our engineers have contracted Syndrome K, a highly contagious neurological illness with symptoms involving convulsions and paralysis. You don't look so mighty. I hypothesize that the rumors from our boys in Europe claiming you to be an indestructible dreadnought are heavily exaggerated. Defeating you should be easy.
Ja, then defeat me, you cocky American. Rheinmetall and Krupp were more brilliant than you think. I am stronger than the mouse.
Stronger than the mouse, eh? Have you seen a mirror lately? This should be monumentally easy. I'm pretty sure that even if this Leichttraktor was made out of silicon carbide, it still wouldn't be enough to resist a barrage of artillery. Not feeling tough as nails now, eh, Mr. Leichttraktor 1946?
Nicht stimmen. You are incorrect. I am thicker than the mouse. I am thicker than a fully grown wombat.
Right. Whatever you say, Herr Scrap-Metal. This germ thinks he's indestructible. How about we wake him up from his little fantasy?
Звучит потрясающе. We're ready to fire at your command.
What? You think I am lying to you? Do you think I am a spinner of yarns? Go ahead and bring me down, if you can. Ich bin allergisch gegen Schmerzen.
My German comrade, are you insane? I don't think you're quite right in the head right now.
Ja? In a mad world, only the mad are sane.
Дураков не сеют, не жнут, сами родятся.
Okay, that's enough. Hey, clam it, you Ivans. Commence the barrage. What? How are you still alive?
You naive fools.
That's impossible.
Ёлки-палки, это невозможно!
Not even the RDS-220 hydrogen bomb could wound me.
Maybe not. But what happens when an immovable object meets an unstoppable force?
What are you talking about? What a fun bird you are. I don't see any threats.
No, but can you hear one?
Can I hear? I hear nothing. Except... Heiliger Strohsack. Is that yodeling?
Hey, you! You got a permit for that yodeling? Yodeling is prohibited and punishable by death. Detain that yodeler!
Yodeling is a modern epidemic that we need to eradicate.
Don't distract from your destruction, you diminutive Tier 1. Tie him down!
Now, what is this? Are you two trying to crush me?
No. They are just trying to hold you in place. We may not be able to eliminate you with explosives, but I hardly think you have the ability to resist multiple 80-ton vessels of steel pummeling you at 50 miles an hour.
Do you have one at the waffle, you frippery pollywog? I applaud your creativity, but not even the USS Enterprise cruising at maximum warp could gain enough force to dent me. I will not even try to escape.
My dear Leichttraktor, are you even slightly aware that you are about to be flattened?
What do you think I'm made out of? Schnitzel? I am unbending, uncompromising. I am as stubborn as a mule. Tell them to go faster. I can withstand anything in existence. Du bist nichts anderes als eine Tüte Fischöl.
Conductor, maximum gear.
Copy that, Commander. Shifting into ludicrous speed.
How beautifully incompetent you all are.
Herr Kommandant?
What's that, Hans? What did you say, Hans?
Herr Kommandant, soll ich meinen Alkohol...
Speak in English, Hans. What do you think this is? The Salon der Wunder?
Wait a moment, wir at the Salon der Wunder? Ah, the most wonderful magic show in town.
No, Hans. What were you saying?
Herr Kommandant, I was asking if I should set down my schnapps. I do not want to spill when this train hits us.
Nein, Hans, you bubbleback. You will feel nothing. We are perfectly safe. Keep enjoying your schnapps. You will not feel a thing.
This is about to get messy. I'm gonna watch this from a distance before I become a pile of spare parts.
The Leichttraktor 1946 was designed to withstand more than just substandard insults.
My name is Togmus, the fun train engine, and I've just about fucking had it with your fucking invincibility.
Oh, great heavens! I've lost control! My brakes aren't installed. Make way! Make way! Ow! I can't stop! Civilians! Evacuate your houses! Oh, sorry! Terribly sorry! Look out!
Oh, that hurt.
Driver right! Driver left! Oh, goodness! Oh, we are not insured for this! Careful!
Oh, not the fence!
My apologies! My steering's gone rogue! What a most disagreeable behavior!
Bugger! Right in the chassis!
This is a total catastrophe! Forgive me! Dreadfully sorry! Ow!
Oof, that's painful!
Crikey! Didn't mean to! Watch out! Ow! There's only one way to stop this! Head for the lake! Aim for the waterlands! Move!
Watch yourself!
Hold tight! We're going into the drink! I'm stuck! In you go! Lovely day for a dip!
What a substantial inconvenience.
What? How did...
Now my invincibility is as clear as dumpling broth. You will pay for your ignorance.
What? No, I'm not gonna... Hey, no, I'm not going to jail. The tog locomotive wanted me to do this. He made me.
No. You coerced the tug locomotive to barrel toward me like a bat out of hell.
I did not, you donut.
Right, stay where you are. Let's not make this a dog's dinner.
What? No dogs are having dinner today. Editor, cut! Editor, cut now! What? No! Cut to the next scene, not to the end credits. Hey, no! The video isn't done yet! No! Editor, we're not done yet! We still need to figure out how to destroy the Leichttraktor 1946!
Nothing can
I'm
destroy...
gonna pour cement into your rotation mechanism and pull out your turret bearings if you don't button it, you walrus washout! Editor, cut to the next scene now! Am I gonna have
You
to...
murdered the tog locomotive. You'll be cleaning out barrels for 13 years.
What? Never! I did not murder the tog locomotive! Editor, cut to the next scene! Cut to the next... More footage of the Leichttraktor 1946 has just arrived from the front as it continues to wreak havoc across Europe. Watch closely to witness the terrifying capability of our foe. Editor, play the tape! This is footage from the Eastern Front at Smolensk, Soviet Union on October 14, 1946. The enemy has revealed the nefarious Tiger II, yet the Leichttraktor 1946 remains our prime adversary. The Soviets have fielded the T-34 with an 85mm cannon, as well as its successor, the T-44, with a huge 100mm cannon. They've also deployed the new IS-3 with a massive 122mm and a revolutionary pike nose armor shape. But even with these new toys, the Germans are crushing the Soviets like a Pullman train at full steam in a tug-of-war with a 1938 Citroën Traction Avant. We haven't the faintest where all these extra German troops are coming from. Perhaps the Reich has concocted a potion that brings their soldiers back from the dead. Soviet morale is at an all-time low. Stalin has been relieved of his mortal coil via defenestration and replaced with Georgy Malenkov. Attempts to slow the Leichttraktor 1946 have resulted only in agony, misery, and woe. Not unlike my struggles to make Laura love me again after the divorce. Unlike Laura, though, the Leichttraktor 1946 doesn't annihilate your heart. It annihilates your entire platoon. The Blitzkrieg of Barbarossa was like a herd of turtles compared to this devastation the Germans are inflicting all across the Eastern Front.
Where did you take me now? What? Ich krieg die Krise.
All right, you rootin' tootin' son of a gun. See that small town?
Ja, what about it?
That is the city El Kef.
Kef.
The most cockroach-infested city in the world.
You couldn't destroy me with artillery or an actual train, and now you think these tiny little cockroaches are going to vanquish me?
El Kef has some of the largest, most bloodthirsty, most savage cockroaches known to man.
No need to force me. I'll go by my own will.
Go, go, go! Goodbye, Leichttraktor 1946. We'll remember you for your bravery. And for your latrine reports.
A cockroach infestation? You are all missing cups in your cupboard. I see no cockroaches. Your lies are unbelievable. There are no cockroaches. Holy Scheiße on a cracker. You think you can sneak up on me? Auf Wiedersehen, you vermin.
Auf Wiedersehen indeed, you germ.
Your bark is worse than your bite, you pests. It is truly brave of you all to battle me in the light. Survive a nuclear holocaust, but not my 37mm. How amusing! I'm going to turn you all from bugs into features. The creepy crawlies. This is what you get for munching on garbage. You cowards!
Now wait a second! Get back here!
Huh? What did you say? am all the pesticide anyone will ever need. I am pesticide incarnate.
Editor, cut. First of all, that was a terrible joke. And second, we are 20 minutes into this training film and haven't even yet scratched the Leichttraktor 1946. Do you gravel agitators have any ideas?
The voice actors for these tanks died before they could give us their lines.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Hey! Get back here!
Nein, I am going to eradicate all of the cockroaches.
Hey, Tin Can! We're filming here, not fumigating! Oh, so now you gremlins want a piece of us too, eh?
Sorry, friend, we get out of your way.
I'm not the bad guy, you arthropods! I'm American! Leichttraktor, please help us!
So now you need my help? Me, the donut? Me, Herr Scrap Metal himself?
Blow it out your barracks bag, you germ! We're all gonna be scrap metal if... Get it off! Now! Get it off me! Get away from me! Oh, get it off! They're everywhere! They're everywhere! That's it! We're FUBAR! No! I have an idea! Bronson! Zippo! Set these roaches ablaze! Feel the heat, you six-legged invertebrates! I love the smell of high-pressure petrochemicals in the morning. This is your baptism by fire, you evil, darkness-loving creatures! What have you done? Oh, that's it! We're double FUBAR! You've made a wildfire! YouTube, pause the video! Pause it now! Editor, cut to the last scene!
Sorry, sir. This section's already uploaded, so we actually cannot cut to the next scene.
What? Preposterous! Well then just skip forward.
Copy that, Chief. Skipping forward.
And full screen.
This is taking forever.
You know, for once I agree with you. Editor, can we go any faster?
I'm cranking it as fast as possible. Prince, hasty. Any faster, and I'll have no choice but to form a union.
Oh, yeah, we definitely don't want that.
That last scene made me hungry.
Catering has been here for 15 minutes. It's right over there.
Allow me to... What is this? Orange slices? And little itsy crackers?
Yeah, so? What did you expect? Caviar with 24-karat gold shavings?
Well,
We're not exactly filming Lawrence of Arabia here, Senor Schnitzelberger.
How dare you! I require a hearty meal.
Eat your orange slices.
So eine Frechheit! Who do you think I am? Princess Priscilla Sugarplum? I need meat! And plenty of whole grain carbohydrates.
Hold on, Pretzelstein. What's this? As a consequence of funding over-allocation to the visual effects department's daily supply of organic kale smoothies, and to that taco truck parked outside, remaining fire VFX outsourced to a team of caffeine-addicted seagulls pecking at sandwiches on their keyboards? Wait a second. This wasn't in the script. Who approved this?
Your incompetence shines for all to see.
Was it you? Did you do this?
Bah! This film? What film? This is a puddle of strudel sludge. I have not touched your rubbish. But I am famished, and I will if we do not order some proper cuisine.
Still mocking the catering, huh? Why are you even complaining? You look like just 2 bites of sirloin would pop your side skirts.
You'd like to see that, wouldn't you?
Was I the one who made it weird? No, you were the one that made it weird.
Your abuse glances of me like chaff against, a very strong and stable building.
What, like a bunker?
No, far too bland. I was thinking like a medieval stone cottage, like those handsome rustic cottages in southern Bavaria.
I'm pretty sure a bunker is stronger than
You know nothing about the finer details of German architecture, you American amoeba. Bunkers are as grotesque as the office blocks in Frankfurt. Our rural villages, built long before your father laid eyes on your mother, are as beautiful as a fairy tale. Your homes in America are cookie-cutter copies spat out in grids like a tournament of tic-tac-toe. Our homes survive 1,000 winters. An Olympic boxer in his prime could punch the wall of a German home and need a whole package of My Little Pony Band-Aids.
Sheesh, dude. Go spout your monologue somewhere else. Hold on. What's even happening in the movie right now? This doesn't even make any sense. I literally have no idea what just happened.
This is what happens when you outsource to seagulls.
By the way, you know we're not paying you for this, right?
What? Absurd? I do not believe you. You do not mean that seriously, do you?
Yeah, sorry to say, but you spelled your name wrong on the contract, so we're sending your wage to some retired ski lift technician in Liechtenstein. The difference one simple mistake can make, eh? Oh well, nothing to fuss about.
Ich glaube das nicht. Let me speak to the accountant.
Look, if it's any consolation, as I said before, we're not exactly making Lawrence of Arabia, and that movie won't even come out for 16 years from now. So it's all just a silly anachronism anyway. Just all one big anachronism wrapped up in a silly bubble-wrap blanket of breadsticks and butter. I doubt this movie will make more than a handful of quarters at the box office anyway.
Ha! You are delirious. And I am starved. Don't make me call the health and safety officer.
Fine! Larry! Hey, Larry! Here, take my Chevrolet and go stop by an A&W for this hungry Munchmeister. Get him a salad bowl or something.
Salad bowl? Nein, Get me a hot corned beef sandwich on rye.
Fine. But we are taking this out of your salary.
Oh, how hilarious. You are the pinnacle of...
Hey, Larry, get me a Papa Burger with bacon. Huh? Yes, and of course a root beer.
How much longer until the next scene?
You're right. Editor, I've aged a decade over here.
We're right at the end. Captain Impatient.
We are definitely cutting these past few minutes out of the movie. There, stop. Play.
If we keep breaking the fourth wall, my drive sprockets are going to implode.
You'll be fine. At least until Bogdan obliterates you.
Bogdan? Who is this? Bogdan?
Привет. I am Bogdan.
Ready to annihilate this steadfast German fiend, Bogdan?
Да, I'm ready to fire my full salvo and erase this tiny tank from existence.
And you think that you can damage me even after all I've...
Да.
Holy shit!
Какое разочарование. I didn't know Germany made tanks as strong as you. Well, you know what they say? The first pancake is always a blob.
Yeah, even if the Mona Lisa were inside me, it would be safe.
Herr Kommandant?
What was that, Hans?
Herr Kommandant, I thought we weren't supposed to tell anyone that we stole the Mona Lisa.
Quiet, Hans. Hans says the weirdest things when drunk on schnapps.
Bogdan, fire again!
Да, yes, sir. I just need to reload.
Forget about having to reload. Just fire!
I cannot fire before I reload.
Bogdan, if you don't fire again right now, I will personally pull the plug out of the ocean and you will go down the drain at the bottom of the Mariana Trench and be melted down into magma inside the Earth's core.
I understand that, comrade, but I literally cannot.
Bogdan! The Army Pictorial Service has once again sent us footage from the front of the Leichttraktor 1946, decimating our troops. Keep an eye out for any weaknesses. Our boys have not discovered a single one yet. We don't have much more time to take it down before our own nation is invaded. Editor, roll the footage. This is footage from North Africa at the Third Battle of El Alamein on January 7th, 1947. Our British allies are brandishing their latest tank designs, including the Comet with a 77mm cannon and the Centurion Mark I with a 20-pounder gun and an automatic stabilization system. Even in a bland land of sand, the Leichttraktor 1946 is devouring the Brits like a lion on an empty stomach hunting gazelles. Some radio transmissions from the front describing the situation contain phrases like mental and spud ugly, saying the Germans are, quote, making mincemeat of them. Seems like snowfall is more likely than British victory in this campaign. Winston Churchill, after hearing how atrociously the fight is going, decreed a national order commanding the Metropolitan Police and every constable from Norwich to Edinburgh to seize all the cigars in the kingdom for his personal supply, which he smoked through in 9 hours. If the failures of Operation Battle Axe were as embarrassing as someone knocking on your bathroom door, the failures shown here are like an entire nation watching you use the outhouse. Combat against the Germans in Africa is faring worse than a termite defending itself from an elephant. Bernard Montgomery abhorred returning to the desert, declaring it a, quote, humdrum world as dull as dishwater and as silly as telling me the weather in Fahrenheit.
And now what? You think you're going to shoot into my underside? Unlike a dragon, my armor is strong everywhere.
Fire into the air.
What?
Fire into the air. Straight up. 90 degrees.
What? Into the... what? Are you trying to shoot down the International Space Station?
No, the shell will come back down and hit you. If nothing else can destroy the Leichttraktor 1946, then maybe the Leichttraktor 1946 can destroy the Leichttraktor 1946.
This is sillier than pickled herring fillet for breakfast. You Dummkopf! Du machst einen Affen aus dir. Ich glaube, ich werde verrückt.
And action!
Shoot.
Oh, so you are going to just edit away your mistakes, you fragile buffoon? What? You think that the cold will kill me?
Not exactly.
What? You think you are going to push me off this ledge to my doom?
Big ass ledge.
Yes, and if you try to escape, I will shoot you.
Ha! You still think that you can destroy me? Ich lach mich kaputt. Wait 1 second. I am getting a phone call. Hallo? Jonas! Jonas! You left your Kartoffelpuffer in the oven and now our house is on fire. On Mama? In the oven? The house is on fire? Jonas! If you do not come home this instant... Ja, Mama. Ich komme nach Hause. I need to go home. Hans, forward gear. Full speed.
Was sagt mein Herr? Full Speed Reverse? Klaus, Full Speed Reverse!
Nein, you Dummkopf, Hans. Too much Schnaps, Hans. You are drunk.
Ja, mein Herr. I agree that Schlagersongs are junk.
Hans, forward! Forward!
It's too late, mein Herr. I have a hangover and Klaus has fallen asleep at the wheel.
Hans, you idiot, Dummkopf. Idiot, Dummkopf. Idiot, Dummkopf. Idiot, Dummkopf. Idiot, Dummkopf. Hans, let me swig the schnapps before we die.
Genial! What a fantastic idea! I will do that now! Here is your Schnaps, mein Kommandant, to celebrate our death.
Danke, Hans. I consider you redeemed.
Ekelhaft. Wait, this isn't Schnaps. This is... vodka? Hans, I consider you unredeemed.
Ha! Finally, we defeated you! Some mighty German gremlin who beat his gums about bogus claims you were. How's it feel to be a cracked egg, you juice box? You went from a coffee cooler to a dead battery. You're just a pile of stinky old beans from the spare rations now, you piece of paper! I always knew you couldn't handle the heat, you feather-headed giraffe!
Right, you're under arrest for murder. For real this time.
Are you f***ing kidding me?!
Monkeys out here, you knob! Just stop so we can send you to the slammer, you daft jellyfish!
Don't be a chicken, you chicken.
Who stole my premium vodka from my бабушка? So you stole my бабушka's vodka, but you are not longer alive. So who took my бабушka's premium vodka from you? Я тебе покажу, где раки зимуют. What did you do with my бабушka's vodka?
Ah! Get out of the way, you puny insect!
Bloody hell! It's an MS-1!
Take Get down! Blimey, you're a tough cookie. Where's the pipsqueak?
Alright, I admit, I'm bricks.
Third time's the charm. Show this silly sausage what happens when he messes with a sergeant and his loyal constables.
So, none of you have my babushka's vodka either. How disappointing. How very disappointing. Темная ночь, только пули свистят по степи. Только ветер гудит в проводах, тускло звезды мерцают. В темную ночь ты, любимая, знаю, не спишь, и у детской кроватки тайком ты слезу утираешь. Как я люблю глубину твоих ласковых глаз, как я хочу к ним прижаться теперь губами. Темная ночь разделяет, любимая, нас, и тревожная черная степь пролегла между нами. Верю в тебя, в дорогую подругу мою. Эта вера от пули меня темной ночью хранила. Радостно мне, я спокоен в смертельном бою. Знаю, встретишь любовью меня, чтоб со мной не случилось. Смерть не страшна, с ней встречались не раз мы в степи. Вот и теперь надо мною она кружится. Ты меня ждешь и у детской кроватки не спишь, и поэтому знаю, со мной ничего не случится. поэтому знаю, со мной ничего не случится.
Thank you for attending our production, and good night.